Hey everybody, and Tony here with a review of Elena Tsallagova's and Thomas Lehman's Liederabend alongside actor Uwe Kolbe and pianist John Parr, which I saw at the Deutsche Oper Berlin, and they performed works composed by Claude Debussy, Georges Bizet, Henri Duparc, Maurice Ravel, Sergei Rachmaninoff, Pyotr Ilyich Tchaikovsky, and Sergei Prokofiev. Now, what more can I say about Elena Tsallagova and Thomas Lehman? I have seen these two particular singers at the Deutsche Oper Berlin for many years, more specifically about 3 to 4 years, and I have seen their careers blossom and develop. What we have in Elena Tsallagova is that she's very well known in the light lyric and, in some occasions, lyric coloratura soprano repertoire. I've mainly seen her in roles like Gilda from Rigoletto, Pamina from Die Zauberflöte, and a lot of other roles tailored to her light lyric soprano voice. In fact, the last time I saw her was when she sang Liu from Turandot about a few days ago. With Thomas Lehman, he did start off in singing a lot of small roles, but he has bloomed into one of the finest young baritone noble of all time, as he seems to dominate the lyric baritone repertoire with a few hints of going to the cavalier baritone repertoire, as if his recent portrayals of Valentin, which I saw a couple of months ago, and Le Comte de Nevers were also proof that he has been growing as not only a singer, but a musician as well. And this particular Liederabend was a definite blast to see these two singers really do their stuff. Starting off with Elena Tsallagova, she began the concert with Claude Debussy's Rondel Chinois, in which she was able to really bring out her silvery, sweet, light lyric soprano voice, and it has an enticing quality to it. I also felt like the other highlights involving this particular soprano were definitely Georges Bizet's Feuilles d'Albeux, in which she sang the likes of A une fleur, which she sang so delicately and so lovingly. Adieu à Suzon, in which she was just so full of beauty and joy and some giddiness in her voice. Then her rendition of Rose d'Amour was poignant. And of course, her really lively and sparky rendition of Le Grillon, which made it a lot of fun to listen to her in that particular number. Then we also go to Thomas Lehman, in which he sang Henri Duparc's chosen songs, from the melancholic Chanson Triste to the mysterious Le Manoir de Rosamonde to the very exotic Extase, and finally to the romantically heroic Fidèle. And we even have Miss Tsalagova's rendition of Maurice Ravel's Scheherazade, in which she was able to give the three songs their sense of fantasy, mystery, mysticism, and a lot of really fantastical elements really coming to play. Before the concert ended, we even have her rendition of Sergei Rachmaninoff's Stechkrosho, which translates to how lovely it is, and she sang it so heavenly. And I also thought that the other highlight involving Miss Tsallagova's singing was her rendition of Sergei Prokofiev's Boltunya, which in English means chattermouth, or in German means Plappermaul, which she sang with accuracy, humor, and a lot of really fun moments. And one can definitely tell that she was very playful in that particular song. And when it comes to Elena Tsallagova and Thomas Lehman, these two were at their absolute vocal prime. You have the combination of Elena Tsallagova's light lyric, silvery, sweet, expressive, and really beautiful soprano voice, and Thomas Lehman's equally beautiful, sturdy, handsomely tuned, virile, and youthful baritone voice, which just blooms and blooms and blooms until it's pure ecstasy from both sides of the border. And the readings done by actor Uwe Kolbe were really, really well done. Mr. Kolbe was very down to earth in those said readings, and one can definitely tell that he is a very natural actor. He had no gimmicks whatsoever. He was completely chill, and he was just a very fine reader. And the piano playing done by John Parr was exceptional, and I can definitely tell that both he and the singers had a lot of fun really working together and really collaborating with each other wonderfully. So, overall, what a great evening it was to see two great singers of the Deutsche Oper Berlin really show their stuff, and a fine actor who read his texts wonderfully, and a pianist who really led these two singers to the best of his abilities. And they were all stars in their own special ways. And for those of you who caught this particular Liederabend, what did you think of it? Was there a particular song that stood out to you so much? Did you feel like both Elena Tsallagova and Thomas Lehman were at their absolute vocal prime? Or did you feel like there was something that stuck out like a sore thumb? Comment below and let me know. Well, that's all for now. Be sure to tune in tomorrow for my review of Verdi's Nabucco at the Deutsche Oper Berlin, not just starring Lyudmila Monastyrska and Dalibor Yenis in the roles of Abigail and Nabucco respectively, but also the likes of Judith Kutasi as Fenena, Attilio Glaser as Ismaele, and Yevgen Orlov as Zakaria. So until then, good night everybody.